Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. We got the Supersonics and the Cardinals. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Outside Korver takes the three. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here's Garland. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Pass to Shepard. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now, here's Neesmith. A three-pointer, no good. Finished off the break. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
And man, is Garland fun to watch on the break. He really turns on the Jets.
There's the pick. Here's Neesmith. And Hartenstein is right there.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Outside Korver. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first four.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
4 on the clock. Garland. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. From past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
And you see that in-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Seattle trails by 3. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Here's Gobert, following the score by the Cardinals. Now the Cardinals moving it up. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And here's Korver from the arc. Thompson with the rebound. And here are the Cardinals. They're on a 16-6 run. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Guys, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepard just needs to catch it when he's on. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Offensive rebound. That shot off the mark. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, big finish from Garland. These kinds of buckets really help his confidence.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Garland is doubled. .32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Korver. Here's the three. Knocks down the three ball. Korver's got 6.
Yeah, you got to chase Korver off that three-point line. When he's in that comfort zone, expect him to knock it down.
Cunningham outside. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
19.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And from what we've seen from the Cardinals, guys, what are you thinking?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
It's stolen by Korver. Finished off the break.
Yeah, I like watching Korver run in transition. Terrific at knowing where to go in these situations.
And he's good on the three ball.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And here's Cunningham. After Kyle Korver hitting the three. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
So fast of foot on the run, a sear tough to catch.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Seattle trails by 11. Outside Garland. Tries from 16.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. Seattle grabs the miss. Outside Garland. Back to Korver. They grab their own miss. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Shot clock at 6. It's good. Garland's got 8 points.
And how about the soft touch by Garland with the nice floater up over the top of the defense.
Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Supersonics will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Cardinals leading by 11. Cunningham inside. Back to Nesmith. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Nesmith has got the lead up to 14 now for the Cardinals. Now Garland. 8 points for him. Outside Korver. To the middle. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down. And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Hartenstein. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Now here's Thompson. 13 points in the game. Pass to Nesmith. Just 5 on the clock.
Nice job of affecting the shot there by Valanciunas, using those long arms to just frustrate the shooter.
Here's Garland. 12 points for him. And here's Korver from the arc. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
It's Garland with the ball for the Supersonics. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Champagnie. Drills it from outside. Champagnie's got his second basket of the night.
A superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammate.
Over in the corner, Shepard. Sinks the triple.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
Pass to Korver. Screened by Valanciunas. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. On the wing, Stevenson. Sinks the three-pointer. Here's Rollins. Up in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Cardinals enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
There's a screen. Garland, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe. This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
The ball goes to Seattle.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Cardinals with the rebound. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And again, it's the Cardinals with a three.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham, reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Garland. He's got 12. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, love how fast Korver shoots the ball. Doesn't even think about it. Just terrific instincts.
And they double up Cunningham. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Just 4 to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
And here's Cunningham after Kyle Korver hitting the three. Here's Shepherd. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And when Shepherd is on offensively, he is dangerous, capable of being very efficient on the floor.
Now, here's Garland. 12 points for him. Korver, no luck.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Buries the long-range jumper. Shepherd's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Lethal from deep. Shepherd will hurt you from there.
Korver, good.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
It's stolen by Gobert.
Man!
Oh, my, what a play.
Blocking foul.
That's what forcing turnovers will do for you. Gobert turning defense into offense.
Mark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through him.
They set the screen. Here's Garland. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Here's Shepherd. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
Big group substitution here for Seattle. Here's Rollins. Pass to Coward. .143 left to play here in the third. Here's Champagnie. No good on the three. Cardinals leading by 19. And Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Shepherd brings the double team. Here's Coward. And he slams it one-handed.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Shooting for Seattle.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cardinals.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's Rollins. Scoreless thus far. Coward. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. It seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Cardinals with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's Thompson off the drive, and he can't jam it through. Here's Coward. Lays it up and banks it in. Coward's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
And so it's the Cardinals with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes.
Seattle, 53.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Seattle trails by 18. Outside Korver shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Off target from outside. Outside Garland. Garland is doubled. Korver bounce pass. Now the Cardinals moving it up. And the foul called on Jalen Williams.
Personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Cunningham. No good on the quick 3. Garland with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Pass to Champagny. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
Williams comes with a double team. Here's Shepard. Latrey. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Shepard's got 27 points. Outside Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Lets a floater go. Count that one.
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Seattle trails by 17. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And I like how Williams immediately started getting back the other way, ready for the break.
Here's Neesmith. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Outside Garland. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Shot by Champagny, no good. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And again, it's the Cardinals with a 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
The 3 doesn't go. Cardinals leading by 18. Thompson fires. Missed on the 3.
He managed to knock down one triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Gobert. And he jams it in.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
It's stolen by Shepard. Cunningham. And he makes that one count.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Outside Garland. Outside Korver. Gobert the screen. He drills the 3.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Cunningham outside. A floater. Gobert with the block.
More than 7 feet to contend with and a wingspan that might be north of that. Good luck getting a shot over Gobert.
Who's watching here?
Outside Garland. Let's lose a 3. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination. Well, Kyle Korver is the definition of a sharpshooter. Whether he's standing still or running off the screen, you have to stay attached to him or he'll make you pay. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cardinals.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Clock is at 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Goes to Seattle.
So we see the Cardinals taking the win.